Mary Welch, a 10-month-old infant, died of malnutrition and dehydration in her Michigan home on August 2, 2018. Mary's parents, Seth Welch and Tatiana Fusari, call 911 when they discover Mary deceased in her bed the morning of August 2nd. Seth and Tatiana are brought in for questioning. This is Tatiana's interrogation.
We're just finishing up with Seth in there. So Seth basically said the same thing you said, except for Seth that he did say that you'd have to strap him and his family down to the table before a doctor could touch you guys. You don't agree with that? You don't have that same belief?
I do for the most part, but except for if somebody had a broken leg, he tends to be a bit dramatic. He grew up reading Shakespeare. That helps. Maybe you can tell.
Yeah. He's a smart guy, though.
Very.
Yeah.
And he's very passionate and dramatic, so I'm not surprised he said that, but...
So he said that his mom, starting about a month ago, has been telling him, I don't know if she told you, that child needs some medical care.
Yes, she has.
How many times has she told him that?
I don't know how many times she's told him.
How many times she told you that?
Once that I can remember.
Okay. And how long ago was that?
About a month ago.
Okay.
When I last saw her.
Now he said that she was just at your house, not this last Sunday, but the Sunday before that. Yeah.
Oh. Maybe, because we went to Golden Corral, so it could have been a few days before that, and he could be mixing Sundays up.
Okay.
But it was definitely within the month. It's just, dates are a little...
So within the last... She was at your house?
Yeah, and she still insisted on...
She still insisted on it. I mean, how many times did she insist on it?
It was once that... I only recall one time. It could have been twice sometimes because I may have brushed it off the first time she mentioned it. She's like, oh no, we're not going to the doctor. Just...
So that first time that you may have brushed off would have been how long ago?
I do recall, actually, when we went to her house. While she was eating, and then asked if I thought about the doctor. I told her, no, we're not worried about it, we're just praying about it. She said, okay. Well, her cheeks are looking fuller, so at least there's that. Just keep on feeding her.
She was saying that because of her weight?
Yes.
Have you guys discussed her weight with you before?
I only recall that being the first real time.
Okay. When was the second time?
When she came to visit. Within the month. Seth says it was the Sunday before last. It may have been, and we could have went to Golden Corral the Sunday before.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And what did she say that time?
She suggested instead of asked if we were going to. She suggested that we noted that her cheeks are redder and fuller, so thought that she was taking her food well.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to try to get you guys out of here right now. I'm just going to step out and talk to him real quick and just make sure we don't have more follow-up questions so we don't have to keep bothering you tonight. So let me just take a couple minutes with him, and we'll be right back with you, okay?
I did use the restroom already. I'm sorry. I really had to go.
Oh, no, that's our mistake. Okay. We asked someone that was in there, and he did this to us, and he must have forgotten about you.
Oh, so that's fine.
That's our mistake.
Okay.
Sorry.
Seth's going to come in here and sit with you. It's going to be a couple minutes. One of my partners is going to run you guys home for me, okay? Because he's working late already.
I left my salad in the back of your car, I'm sorry.
You left your what?
My salad, it's just garbage.
That's all right. You don't need it?
No.
I'll throw it away. It's okay. So I'll you just a couple minutes, okay?
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
How you doing?
How are you?
Happy that I'm with you now.
Me too. Did you talk to your parents at all while you were waiting? What's going on?
Yeah, because we're such bad parents. Not even allowed to talk to them.
It took so long asking me all about the kids, all three of their birth, weight, height, and eating habits, and developmental skills, and early, including her pee and poop. And then I think that was a distraction, because right after that I was just like, why did it take you so long to call? I just kept berating you with that and wouldn't even let me answer.
So you saw the what?
To call the police after finding out.
I told you like 6 times. I was waiting for the lawyer to be there because we knew that this would happen.
That's why I told them we were waiting for. I did say your parents, but I said lawyers. And they were just, then what'd you do while you were waiting? I called off work. I slept, and I sat and cried.
And listen, baby. Their job is to fill cells. It's their job. So they can fill 2 cells right now. And that's
asking me if they were angry. Like, it sounded like they were trying, I don't know if this is movie mind, but like separate us.
that's what they're doing. Trying to drive a wedge in between and then hope somebody accuses the other one. That's why they came at you first. Because they know they can tell by looking at me.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna do shit to me. So if I'm gonna do breakdown and accuse you, me is who they're looking for.
What are we gonna do? I don't even know what's gonna happen.
We go home and we get really baked, and I'd really like to not talk about it at all anymore today.
Okay.
It's so terrible. Can't ever do this again. We at least gotta take her. There's problems. We gotta take him to the doctor at least to see.
Okay. Yep.
Well, that I don't know. That's about. I was counting down. It's hilarious. I think they must have heard me on the phone because I told my mom at 7:30 I'm getting up out of here, getting us out of here. And that was exactly when they came through the door to come talk to me.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, I'll wait till 7:30, but we're not under arrest. I'm not being charged. I'm here under my own compulsion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm free to go. So.
Your parents are still down?
No, they went home. They had to go meet with a CPS worker in Grand Haven.
Oh wow. But the kids live with them?
Yeah. And I was just about to walk out of there when he said, hey, come on down here. So I was going to be like, oh, he said 5 minutes. It's going to be another 2 hours. And, you know, he had me put my phone outside the door.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and I went out, I got it. I went out and got it. I'm not going to let you just hold me in here indefinitely with my permission while leaving me communication with.
I saw like papers in the bottle cap and the lighter was out there. They told me to actually escort me to the bathroom, and it was like 20, 30 minutes, and I really had to go. So I just opened the door and I went to that.
They're trying to make you seem a lot more like a prisoner than you really are. Right now, you're here under your own compulsion in an unlocked room.
Yeah.
There's really not much they can do if we wanted to walk out right now. We're doing this as a show. And not even for them, but for probably when we have to go up in front of a judge. Is all they want. They want a charge. They want somebody. There's got to be money involved. There's got to be financial transactions. Just like you can't just bury a dead body. You gotta pay somebody. There's gotta.
That was the worst case they've ever seen. They were making me feel like shit. And they were like, we know it's not your fault. We know you're a good person. But this is the worst case we've ever seen. It's like, what are you doing here, guy?
I don't know what to tell you. You know, my kid wasn't junk full of growth hormones and steroids. I'm sorry, you know. You think I'm happy about it?
These are authentic.
Yeah, they were kind of like pushing me about the whole doctor thing. I was like, you know what the #1 leading cause of death in this country is? Kind of stopped. Because they were only in there with me for about like 10 minutes.
Was it?
They were trying to squeeze you and get you to say something, that I did something.
Well, it didn't work. It's probably why they were in here for so long. This room's soundproof.
So they took my phone too.
They have it right now.
Yeah. And tomorrow's Friday, great. So, Friday weekend.
Light a bright light.
Should have told me.
They were really insistent on me getting it.
Huh?
They were really insistent on me getting it. Like, do you know where it is? It's for you.
Dang. But you're treating this like it's a murder case, man. It's an accident. I don't know what is putting somebody in jail gonna do. It's gonna fill a cell. That's what they're here to do. For-profit prison corporations. Who?
Somebody. And I said, you haven't spoken to him then. He may have been shy, but he hasn't interacted with anybody, so he wasn't interacted with to be verbal. It was...
Dude, put me on fucking trial. I'll put the whole system on. I'll put the whole system on trial. Put me on trial. You don't know who you're fucking with.
Right. Especially with big sister teaching him words. He's kind of excited.
So you gotta understand with cops, they're not really like... They're just trying to get somebody to confess to a crime. That's all they're trying to... They don't care if they lie. They don't care how they make it. They don't care. So you just don't take it personally. You just, yep, whatever. I don't care what you think.
Nice to put us together.
That was nice.
Probably listening to people we say to each other.
Probably. I don't care.
Are they gonna check on your phone? Like, eventually what?
Anything. They want, the thing is, they want something so bad, but they don't want to have anything. They, you know, they could get negligent, they could probably get negligent at best, child endangerment at best, which, have fun. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried to go into court about that with my mom.
Okay.
I'm not.
Pro bono case for your mom.
Just doesn't bother me. I don't want to, but I'm also not a fraud. It's not something that I mean, it's some sort of murder charge. Oh goodness. I don't want to do that.
Says, do I think that God told you, oh no, if God told you to murder one of our children, would I let you do it? That would never happen. Why would you even ask me that? It's like, just saying, I know he's such a believer, so I'm a believer too. It's like, that's not a quote. No, next.
Yeah, they try to work to get religious extremist angle with me too.
Super. They don't like the sign.
They're looking for somebody to say something crazy. They're looking for the crazy. That's what they're looking for.
Yeah.
They're looking for their way in.
Butter me up. We know you're an intelligent woman. Like,
Yeah, I can also tell you think I'm a total dumbass.
yeah.
They're just here to help, Tati.
Okay. Okay.
Just remember that they're just here to help.
Keep them in my sense.
Well, yeah, I tell you. If you didn't say it so much, I'd maybe believe you. Who are you trying to convince?
Yeah. Did he give you water?
Yeah. Yeah, I was not going to let us sit in these rooms all night without calling my mom and seeing what I could do.
Sorry, guys. We're just trying to make sure we have all the paperwork and everything that we need to get you guys out of here. I already did a form like this with your husband, so I'm going to go over it with you. Your phone was back at the house, and we collected that as part of our search warrant back at your house.
You did, okay.
So there's two ways that we can go through your phone, okay? I can either get you to sign a consent form, or I can get a search warrant signed by a judge to go through it. So it's completely up to you. If you are willing to sign a consent form, I have a form here that I can go over with you and allow you to read, and if you're willing to, we can do that. So it's up to you.
I don't mind signing it, I'm just curious as to why you need to go through them. It's just wondering.
So part of any investigation, most everybody has a cell phone on them, and we would just be looking at communication, verifying timelines as far as when he called his dad, and if there was any text message conversations between you guys regarding the well-being of your daughter. I mean, it's just that stuff, just to verify that everything is on the up and up. Okay? T-A-T-I-N-A?
After the I is A-N-A.
T-I-A-N-A. What was your middle name again?
Elena, E-L-E-N-A.
And your birthday? Easy. Let's mess that up. And if you just want to read that real quick, and then if you're okay with that, just sign right there. So what I'll do is, like I told Seth this already, I'm going to try and get both of your phones then over to the lab first thing in the morning, and I will get them back to you, because all they're going to do is image it, and then I can give your phone back, and then they basically put the information from the phone on a disc, and then I can go through it at a later time. So we try to get people their phones back as quick as we can, so it's not like I'm going to be holding on to this for months, okay? Or even weeks. Is there a passcode on your phone?
No.
No? Okay.
Unlock it.
Okay. All right. We had some car shuffling going on around. The guy that's actually going to give you a ride is my sergeant that was in talking with you guys here with me.
Okay.
So I think he's just grabbing his keys and we're going to get you out of here. Okay?
Did you fart before they came in? Was it stinky?
Just laying on the floor. Just here to help. She looked like shit when she was dead too. She was so gone. No, I'm not trying to get. I'm just saying that's one of the reasons why I have such a bad picture of her, dude. She looked so bad.
All the on the phone and the dates and stuff.
And they'll just.
Yeah, right.
They believe what they saw.
They showed me a picture of her. And it didn't look real. I mean, she was dead overnight, and then she was sitting there all day dead, and then they're gonna take that?
Of course.
I think this room at like 80 degrees.
Of course. Cook ya. Make you nice and uncomfortable. Yeah, when I was talking to them in the car, they really wanted me to have shaken her in a fit of anger. That's really what they were going for.
They asked me if you were angry, yeah. cry? Yeah. He was crying before. What kind of question is that? He cried about Mary.
Let's try not to think about it and her in this just for the rest of the day.
Okay.
Just for tonight. Please just try to wipe it away. It's been such torture all day.
Yeah.
If I get those phones done, like later tomorrow, do you think that you'll be at home? You won't be at your parents in Grand Haven or anything, so.
No.
So if I just drive, because I'm not gonna have a way to call you guys, so if
No,
I just
I'll be home.
come up there, you guys will be there?
Yep.
Okay. Right.
Well, I have a day off tomorrow.
Steve, you have a day off anyway. You can probably take the rest of the week off or something.
Your parents are there.
Just don't even talk about it.
Not even that. Okay. Sorry.
No, I know. I'm just, what a mess. What a mess.
I can't feel like I can go for another day or two.
Yeah, everything's just 2 minutes and 5 minutes and just grabbing.
Just that.
He'll toughen himself up about I only know how to tell the truth. That's me. Don't know where God is or why on this one, Tati, I'll tell you what. For some rewards I get for my service. Sorry, I need to stop. Just gets a little tiring sometimes. When?
This morning.
Oh, when you went to go get the clothes?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
She's getting married. He is the father for 2 children.
Oh, okay, good.
They've been together 10 years. She said she would. Got back together.
Good.
Yeah. He's still a little quiet about his walk, but she's encouraging him. Her father lives 3 miles away, but is very hateful towards him. 10 years ago, he was upset about that still, and it's been 10 years ago. So she's just praying that he'll forgive and come to the wedding. She had a great setup in the backyard for all the kids. She had 6 kids there.
At least they left us the truck. Oh, there's a ticket on the windshield.
Great.
I might actually have some respect for them. So I told my mom, I was like, how many dipshit cops can be standing around an expired license plate tag and not even notice?
Yeah, they went all out if they put a ticket on there. It's I hope there's no traffic. How'd they let Boomer out? They were all scared. Can you keep him in?
Yeah, I tried to get him before anybody showed up. I figured they'd probably kill him too. Alright, can we get out of here? You're not bringing a ride down here anyway. They were hoping if they got you alone in a room and let you sit for a couple hours. If they let you sit for a while before they came in and talked to you, or they pretty much come right in.
No, they let me sit for just 20 minutes at most, not very long.
They're in here with you for a while.
Yeah, because they were like distracting me with specific time, detail, eating and pooping habits from like birth to now, and the kids developmentally and cognitively and physically growing. It's all food and medicine. Asking about homeschooling. Everything I was doing was wrong, yet they were like complimenting me at the same time. Not confusing, but I got what they were doing.
But you can't care what people like think of your stuff, because if you do, you'll get trapped and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm gone.
They're just trying to butter you up.
You guys ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'll give you a ride back up there.
Thank you.
You want another cup or anything, or?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm okay.
You alright?
That's been too long.
In June 2020, Seth Welch was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. In November 2021, Tatiana Fusari was also sentenced to life without the possibility of parole for first-degree murder. She was additionally sentenced 15 to 30 years on the charge of first-degree child abuse.